Welcome, Sagittarius, to your Astro Dice reading for December. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. Best message, please, for the beautiful Sagittarius. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month. What do we got? Going straight into the 7th house with Gemini energy. Ooh, Uranus. Wow. Okay. So what is it? It is sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. It's almost like you're going to wake up and say, boom, this is what it is. And we're talking about that Gemini with that communication, mischievous, lively, witty, informative, stimulating exchange is a huge possibility. Going straight into the 7th house of long-term significant partners, romance, business, or family members. So take that how it resonates. You will know pretty much what it is when it starts going, right? Getting straight into the situation. Situation is taking place at the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Feeling like there is no happy success within this relationship because we're in the 7th house. So whichever relationship it is, there was some planning and action. It feels like, you know what, we were planning, we're trying to get through this, but our family is really in trouble. Whoa. So whether it is with the family, you can even say, at work, we consider each other family. Take it how it resonates, but there is a lot of family issues going on over here, and it feels like we're still trying over here to plan the action of how to fix this situation. There was some rapid movement going on, and it does feel like, you know what, it's kind of like it gets hot and then it really gets cold. And that's really what it feels like. There was swift change to fix the situation, and that's where the planning and the action really was coming in as well. But the happy success just was not there. It's almost like the more we modify it and try to fix the situation, it's still not fixing the situation. It's almost like maybe we're trying to fix it too fast. There's too much betrayal, deception, and getting away with something that you feel like your partner, however is, family member, whoever it is, whatever it is getting away with. And it does feel like, you know what, it's almost like maybe they're trying to sweep it under you feel like they're kind of sweeping it underneath the rug, like it didn't exist. And so that's why it feels like, okay, so we're trying to fix this, but it's so rapid that we're not 100% really talking about the situation. So it does feel like maybe they're trying to get away with something to plan to make things better in the beginning of the month. There is a pause and surrender when it comes to family. I was like trying to let it go, but I keep getting these different perspectives. Oh my gosh, it's like there comes that Uranus in with the enlightenment and the perception. It's like almost all the time that I'm trying to get rid of something, it's almost like this new perception of what's really going on keeps hitting me. And that's why I'm having a hard time letting it go, because the more that I try to let it go, the more things keep hitting me like, what are you doing? And I keep perceiving it this way, that way. So I'm having a hard time releasing it. And that's exactly what it feels like. It's hard to release something, and let them in, right? When all you keep thinking about is the past and more keeps coming up, and it feels like it's revealing itself more and more. And maybe it was things that you were trying not to think about. Just keeps coming in. So it becomes kind of sentimental. It kind of upsets you. Things of that nature. Going into the mid-month, it is definitely about a commitment. I do believe that this is a significant partner, my friends, more than anything. There could be children involved. This is where you're feeling stuck within this relationship, but you are trying to get divine, kind of like a divine intervention going on over here is really what it feels like with the Ascended Masters. And that's because of the Uranus, and the sudden awakening is awakening your intuition. And the more that it's awakening this intuition, the more you're not sure where you're going in this commitment. Is this commitment really worth, letting them in? Or should I just release? So it definitely, I do feel, has a lot to do with the way, your living situation is for a lot of you, and the way you want to reconnect without, how am I going to let the past go? It's pretty detrimental, obviously, if it's one of those things. Yeah, it does feel like there was a lot of action, and there's a lot of manifestation going on towards the mid-month over here between about the 15th and the 16th to about the 22nd or 23rd. You're saying this is where it's coming in. I'm trying to give the willpower. You see them trying, but you're just not sure if this is what you want. So be careful not to overlook any details, also, is what it's saying with the Magician, right? Because you want the clarity and the understanding. Is it worth it? And that's what the kind of things you're going to be asking yourself. If they're so wanting to just kind of push this away without really 100% ever really talking about the information or the things that were going on, is it worth it? Because the more I keep thinking about it, I keep thinking maybe it's not, right? So with the stuck energy, it's almost like there's that planning again. Making new decisions. Now, this one's a little different, though, because this over here was, we were planning to try to get back together, but I keep feeling like you're getting away with something. There's something not quite right. And then over here in the stuck energy, it's kind of like now I'm planning on making decisions and discovering other truths, other things, and I'm just not sure exactly what I'm doing. Some of you might even be traveling. And then the Ascended Masters is definitely your higher self, and really connecting yourself with the divine over here for the highest truths of the situation and how you're really feeling. This is where the emotions are really going to come through. Now you're saying, I have the intuition and the thinking, but this is where now I'm going to think about what my true feelings are. What do I really want? There's going to be, definitely some anger and excitement all in one over here. I don't know. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's mostly clearing the boundaries, guys, and through the communication. Now, here comes that communication with the Gemini. And we see that communication over here because it's almost like you're not really wanting to communicate, Gemini, upside down. You want to kind of sweep it under the rug and just let's go. Over here, there's a lot of communication now coming through. It's a lot of the communication actually is kind of crazy because the stimulating exchange is coming more from yourself until over here, you know what I'm saying, until mid-month, and then you're kind of like, I got it. Now I'm going to open up this line of communication and make a direct communication with you. I'm not holding back. No holds barred. Now, it does feel like last month there was a line of communication. You did say what you wanted to say, but it doesn't feel like they really either were not listening or they didn't really want to communicate back. And I think this is where the frustration and getting away with something really is. Let's just speed this process up. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's not good enough, right? So it does feel like you already spoke your mind and that you're going to do it again. And you're making very clear boundaries about the situation. But it feels like, Sag, this is not the second, this is the second time you've made clear boundaries, not the first time. Wow. But something is still here that you're just not trustworthy of the situation. Conscious lack is upside down. It's very interesting. I want to actually look at that one really fast to see why it's upside down. It's because now you're saying I believe that one's consciously aware of the situation. Now I'm more consciously aware of the situation at hand than I was before. 5 consciousness. Hold on, guys. It has to be that. Because something is missing. Right, that's what the card means. It means it means something is missing. Now, if he's over here and he's got conscious lack, then that would mean he does not know, right, what is missing. Now you're saying something is missing. I know exactly what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. This is reverse spread. It bodes a well time for increased value and great attraction in your life. You may have recently been through a period of lack of restriction, but that time is about to end. The success will mount up now. It also reveals an attitude of great consciousness. Yep. One that sees and feels the preciousness of life itself. If you're not already in this beautiful appreciation mindset, you are ready to go there now. Okay. So let yourself embrace. So you're not going to limit yourself to what you understand and what you don't understand. And like I said, it's like something's missing. Now I got it, right? There's nothing missing now. And what's missing is true love. Wow. That's what you're saying. You're saying I'm missing. What you feel like you are missing and what you know you are missing is the true love. Because with all the conscious awareness that you have going on and the sudden awareness and change within everything in the awakening to the situation, especially as you keep communicating, you're going to realize, I've been fighting for all of this. And this month you're going to realize that what I'm really truly missing and what I'm aware of that I'm really missing out of this situation is the true love. Because if this person really loved me, this would not be going on. They wouldn't want to be trying to throw it under the rug. They wouldn't want to be trying to not communicate right with me. A true love really wants to communicate. They really want to fix things. And you feel they're getting away with something. A true love doesn't try to get away with nothing. And that's what you're consciously aware of. You're saying, I get it. This is it. If I have to make boundaries in a relationship, then there's no true love. Why are you making boundaries in love? If this is your significant partner, this is your family member, this is, you know what I'm saying? However, take that as, I really feel like it's a significant partner. I said that already. A romantic one, of course. But the point of the story is here, really, guys, of this horoscope is, come Christmas time, this is literally Christmas time, you're going to really have a wake-up call. And it's going to be really, this is not true love. This is not what true love does. Is that what true love does? You guys love. Do you do that to your love? No. You wouldn't. Because that's not what true love does. So your kindred partnership is upside down and you know it. You know it's over. You know it's over because as soon as there's loss at the bottom of the deck. Because as soon as you realize this is not what true love does. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you've been together 5 years. I don't care if you've been together 2 months. I don't care if you've been together 5 days. This is not what love does. Right? That is not respectable. True love respects. So this is where you're going. Be careful of confrontations because once you figure that out, you're really going to be like saddened. Here's where the over emotions are going to come from, right? This is where you're going to really have to take ownership of your feelings and responsibilities and actions. Why? Because you're going to have confrontation within yourself, and you might even have confrontation come out within them. And why? Because of this. Here it is. It's all an illusion. It's not real. And that's what this is kind of a premonition for yourself. It's that wake up call. It's that, oh my gosh, wait, there's something missing. The true love. Absolutely. Having the self-respect. Where's the self-respect? Where's the self-confidence? Where's all the things that I want? You're being very selfish. Right? And yeah, anger. Be careful of the anger. Be careful of the anger because once you realize you've been putting all this hard work into something and no one really truly respects you. True love is about respect. If you're going to have all this scattered energy, it's going to cause delays, anger, frustration, passion. Then you're going to have this reason over here to, why am I holding on to somebody who doesn't respect me? Why am I holding on to somebody who I can't trust? Why am I holding on to somebody who doesn't want to have real communication? So the relationship is really going to be about the past resentment. But that's okay because it's part of the Great Awakening. You know me, I usually don't like to, hold on to things. But in this case, guys, you're going to have to hold on to this. There will be past resentment. The past resentment that's going to come up during Christmas time when all this goes down, right? Or maybe even a little before, you know what I mean? Time, guys, come on. Time isn't always exactly 100. But you had maybe the desire to forgive, now you do not. Why? Because the resentment is going to be, why did I hold on to somebody who can't show me true love? So this makes you want to kind of take care of yourself or take care of what you need to do. Oh, sorry about that, guys. And get to my phone. Okay. So yeah, you're going to need some healing. And yeah, it's all because of the relationship, right? So the Hierophant in reverse is saying it's over. Backsliding relationship, it's done. There's nothing to hold on to. So going for your own Nine of Cups, right? And your own self-beliefs of what love really is, and really connecting with your own self-worth over here, and healing and self-esteem. They may even get your self-esteem down, right? Because look, if causes insecurity, especially if they were cheating or doing something like that, something sneaky like that, could really get you down in those areas. So this is definitely going to be the breakthrough that you really need, and we definitely have this Uranus coming out for this sudden awakening to this situation. Okay, until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.